What is up and how is it going, guys and gals? You're listening to the voice of Boom Nation, and today I am happy to be welcoming you all back to episode 6 of my Black Ops 2 map analysis series. Today we're going to be covering the map Studio, a new map in the Uprising DLC. To kick off the video, we'll be talking about my favorite rush route off the start of a match on Studio, as well as some fantastic jump spots, lines of sight, all of that good stuff that you guys seem to enjoy learning about on the new maps. So let's get into it. Firstly, let's start off with the best rush route on Studio. As you spawn into the match, the first thing I suggest you do as usual is pull out that combat knife so you can run as far as possible without losing your sprint. We're heading up the left side of the map here, and if you'd like to, you can cap A on your way, or you can just proceed about your day. I do suggest that you throw a grenade over this barbed wired wall just in case, as well as a stun grenade or something of that nature into the green screen room, just to make sure nobody has come too close too quickly. Once you get to this spot, just be sure to pull up your weapon, and now you have two great choices for where you can run next. You can either go to the right through the green screen room and engage in some close quarters combat there, or you can head to the left and kind of, keep your distance as much as possible as you push into the enemy spawn. Let's see how both of these options play out. If you do decide to go through the green screen room, it's probably best if you have a submachine gun or a shotgun with you, because you will be engaging in some very close quarters scenarios along the way. However, if you do choose to go left, you'll probably be hugging the outside of the map as much as possible to put as much distance between you and the opposition as you can, because you probably want to have an assault rifle or perhaps the Peacekeeper for this scenario, something that's more suited for medium range engagements to give you the best chance of pushing into the enemy spawn successfully. Now that we've covered the best rush routes for Studio, let's talk about some of the best jump spots and lines of sight. So here we are on the Seaside of Studio, and lots of people like to run down this flank route and through that doorway. So if you're ever trying to pick anyone off, whether it be search and destroy or any game type, I suggest you kind of come back here behind this wagon with these red barrels, and you can just peek through this little slit, and it's very, very useful, and they're never going to see you there. Now right here, this spot is actually not mine. I got it from T-Mart, but I figured it'd be stupid of me not to show it to you because it is a great spot. You just hop up on this poker table right here, you scoot to this bottom corner, and you can see down this entire passageway, which is really brilliant, especially for spawn trapping and that sort of thing. Now right here, I'm standing on the edge of another little tinier table, and it's intended for catching people that are camping behind this crate right here. Lots of people sit here, they guard C, when they're coming up this flank route, so if you ever want to take them out and without exposing yourself or anything, you can just hop up on this table, and with a little practice it gets easier and easier. And as you can see, I can see their head perfectly behind that crate, and it's just absolutely brilliant. You can see from the enemy's perspective, I am almost invisible as I blend into the background. Moving on now, if you run further down that left side flank route, you'll come to a spawn point back here where there is a blue car, and if you hop on top of this blue car, you can see over this wall, actually over two walls there, and you'll be able to spot enemies sitting in top 10, which is a common location, especially for campers that are watching over that B flag in the center of the map. From his perspective, I might as well not be there. I'm basically invisible. There's no way he's ever going to see you there unless you kill him from that spot. And right here you can see that this is another spot just close to where I was, where you can see and peek over this rooftop into the crow's nest as well. Now over on the back side where we're running with our flank routes, a lot of people like to head glitch behind this crate by A as they wait for people to come around running, and maybe they'll ADS around the corner or something like that. So if you'd like to check out for these pesky campers, especially in Search and Destroy, you can come over here by the firing range, or where it used to be, and you can hop on top of this orange little mobile, I'm going to call it a little car thingy, and you can look over this fence, this wooden fence, and spot them perfectly, and you blend in once again amazingly with that fence. From the enemy's perspective, you can see me moving around, and that's why I can, be spotted a little bit. But if I was standing completely still, my god, they are in for a treat, and the treat being my bullets. So now we're moving on to a really great spot for C4, which is incredible for taking out these campers that sit in top 10. As you can see there, I just kind of throw it and stick it onto this grate from the bottom floor, and it's actually going to blow up the enemy camping on the top floor. And you can do this in all sorts of circumstances, I found that about 50% of the time I would actually get a kill with the C4, and the rest of the time it would just damage the enemy. Moving on now, we're taking a look at the absolute best class setup to use when playing on Studio in Black Ops 2. So right here we're rolling with the Peacekeeper SMG paired with a fast mag and adjustable stock attachments. Now this thing is a freaking beast with its assault rifle range and its submachine gun maneuverability, and the adjustable stock really does a nice job of catering to that maneuverability and adding to it, giving you the extra strafe ability when you need it most. I really hope you all enjoyed today's video, and if we could, the challenge for this video is to get at least or over 100 likes. I think that'd just be absolutely top notch. It'd be really great, and I would truly appreciate it. So that's the goal for this video. Let's see if we can make it, and if you'd like to see more of these Black Ops 2 map analysis videos, there's a link down in the description, as well as an annotation on screen to go check out the entire playlist and catch them all. So that's about it, guys. Really hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks again for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great day.